Black light. I can't hold nothing back. I got to talk black. We're talking about building on black power, nature versus the dollar. See, the creator, whoever set this, whoever set this joint up, we call Earth, gave us a self-perpetuating technology called nature, and we, you know, it grows automatically. Food, shelter, clothes grows automatically. We just got to know how to make use of it. It don't cost no money. Only thing it might cost us a little time and effort for us to make it suitable for us. So actually, you don't need money. And anything that you are lacking in your environment, uh, you go where it's plentiful. And there ain't no boundaries. There's no walls up. That's unnatural to put a wall and tell you can't cross this line because this part is mine. That's crazy, man. So if someone wants to settle down in a certain spot because it's suitable for him, and someone else comes along and want to settle down too, usually, the original inhabitants, they usually didn't care. They say, we got to share this, until you start acting a fool and start trying to bogart your way in on they women, messing with their children, uh, knocking them off, taking all the resources and doing what you want with them. And if they say something about it, you kill them. You know, then they might not want you around them. But if they're not strong enough to get you away from them, they got to live with you. And uh, mostly, the people that's cool, that's righteous, peaceful, and know the natural laws of nature, they don't know that nature's on their side. The universe is on their side. Or you could say God is on their side. But if they second guess themselves, say, just because this dude is bigger than me, badder than me, I might as well just settle for what I got and what he give me and bow to him. So in the Bible, you got David and Goliath. And I heard this in this movie Hustle and Flow. He says not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. And David had more fight on him, because he refused to bow down. And he slayed the giant and cut off his head. So if you cut that head off, the body dies. Ain't no coming back from that. Separate that head from that body and it dies. That's what our enemy is trying to do to us. He's trying to separate the head from the Bible. From the body. And you can say from the Bible. He's trying to separate your head from that supreme wisdom in the Bible. That's why you got all these crazy preachers walking around pimping the people. Because at some point, you got to start thinking for yourself. You can't let the preacher think for you. There ain't no go-betweens between God and you. And see, when Jesus said, you can't come unto the Father but by me, he wasn't talking about just say my name and be a Jesus freak. He was saying his wisdom. Just like me. If I could say it like this, you can't, my wisdom is deep. But I got it from my father. My father is Master Farad Muhammad. He brought the knowledge of self over here to the wilderness of North America. Now, he's no longer on the scene. He gave it to Elijah Muhammad, and Elijah Muhammad is no longer on the scene. Elijah Muhammad taught us that Master Farad was his father. So that makes him, Master Farad, the Godfather. And the Godfather of supreme wisdom. So if I say to you, you can't come to the Father but by my name. If you say my name or my game or what I'm representing, you know, in other words, the kind of wisdom I'm kicking out is true wisdom and true science. And you gotta go the way I go if you want to get it. But most of us follow the enemy. So we got brothers out their culture whipped into submission to the enemy, praising and bowing down to the enemy. So the enemy invents a fake dollar with his picture on it. Again, we go to the Bible. Jesus say, they was trying to trick Jesus. The Pharisees were trying to trick Jesus. The Pharisees are the preachers back in those times, and the preachers was under the rule of the Romans. Our preachers are under the rule of the Caucasian. The Romans, same thing, you know. The Jews, the same thing. And they telling us that they told Jesus, they said, Jesus, here go a quarter or something. They had some money. They say, should we pay taxes? And Jesus knew they wanted to trick him, so he could say something just like now when you go on YouTube. If you don't say the way YouTube and the white people want you to say it, they shut you down, right? Well, Jesus knew that they wanted to shut him down, so he said it he tricked them. He said it like this. He said, "Give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give unto God what belongs to God." Because you can't serve two masters, you know. And if you claim, the Pharisees claim they are people of God, right? They say, the preachers say, I'm a people of God. But they serve the master. Their master is the Caucasian. Why? Because the Caucasian put a picture of himself in the Bible, put the angels white, and the black people thought he was superior to them, not knowing that the black man came first. When you look into the black man, into his DNA, and when you look into him, period, you can see every people in the black man. You can see the white man, you can see the yellow man, even it got features like us. You can see the Indian, you can see, but they know that we the first people on earth. The Caucasian know this. He studied this. So he used reverse psychology on us. We're going to keep on keeping on. So stay glued to the tube all day long. I'm going to keep on keeping on with this black talk. Can't hold nothing back. Got to talk black. Stay glued to the tube. Black light here. Black power.